Good morning, friends. Today we are going to see about the margin difference between span margin and ISAC margin in ICICIdirect.com. Once you log into that ICICIdirect.com, please switch over to old site. Then in that, under customer service, go to my account and just scroll down. You will be seeing choose F&O margining. There will be two margin. One is span margin, another one is non-span existing ISAC margin. These will be there. And if you want more leverage, then your system supposed to show as you are currently mapped to span margin. If you choose this, your leverage will be more, so that you can do more option selling. So here you are currently mapped to ISAC margin. If it is there, then choose the other radio button and click submit. Once you submit, it may take one day. It may not be immediately applicable or something. It may take one day, and the next working day from the morning it will be applicable. So ensure that you are mapped to span margin. This is how the message supposed to show you there. Once it's done, now you will have lot of leverage for intraday selling. I will tell you how much leverage you will be getting almost. Okay, so I will be doing the live trade, and then I will be showing how much margin I am getting due to this. Now let us check my current limit. I have current limit only 5,000 rupees. Just go to F&O and click on limits. You will be seeing the current limit. It's only 5,000 rupees. So you know that with 5,000 rupees we cannot do any sellings in the option selling. So now I am going to place an order. I just want to place the order for Nifty option 24th September 12,200 call option. This currently trading around 43 rupees. This I want to sell it. So if you choose the margin calculator for selling, it will be asking 1,15,000 rupees. Total margin is 1,23,000. The minimum margin is 1,15,000 rupees. This is what as per the ideal situations. Now I am going to place the same order for 43 rupees. It is trading little less. Last trade price is 42.65. So I will try to do a market order so that I can finish the video quickly. Okay, so when I am trying to execute the order, it clearly says that I have the allocation only 5,352 rupees. So I need more 1,18,000 to execute the order, which means the system is asking full margin while executing the order. So 5,000 plus 1,18,000 it is asking me. So I have to allocate this so that this order will be executed. So I am going to allocate this 1,18,000 rupees into the system so that this order will get executed. Yeah, now you see I have placed the market order, so it got executed around 41.5. so now I have only the selling position. So if you see the sell position, now the system got took the entire margin, and it has only 2,383 rupees. Only that much is the limit as of now, because the system took the entire 1,18,000, almost 1,23,000 it took it. Okay, now for this sell order I am going to put a marriage order, which is buy order. So I will try to buy it. If you see in the existing system, I have one buy order and which is matching to one sell order. If you see the green color marks, for one sell order there is one buy order is already there, and for the red color circles, one sell order, another buy order is there. This is the setup that I have done it some one day or 2 days before. Today I want to show you how much we can have the leverage. So I just newly placed this order, which is I circled it in blue color. So due to this extra order of selling, the margin details got increased to 2,82,000 rupees. So this is the total margin that got increased. So now what I am going to do is, for this sell order I am going to put a buy order. So once I put the buy order, you can see this 2,82,000 will drastically reduced. So currently we are selling this position 12,200. So somewhere else down the line we can do buy order also. For selling I got around 41 rupees as premium. So less than 41 rupees I will try to buy it. Okay, so I will choose something 12,300. This premium is just 26 rupees. So it is okay. I got 41 rupees as premium. So I am just using it 26 rupees for buying this call option. You can down the line you can also go like 12,400, 12,500, 12,600 call option. Any call options you can buy it. It's not necessary that you should buy it only for 26 rupees. You can go for 10 rupees also, or if you see my previous video I just used 1 rupees, 2 rupees also I have used it. So that depends upon your wish, wherever you want. Just you need to match one more buy order. That is what the concept. With the same expiry you have to match one buy order. Let it be 26 rupees or let it be 1 rupee. You have to match something so that the system will give you some margin. So I am matching this just 12,300 call option. This I am going to buy it. So in the next system you see that last trade price is around 27.40, but I put a limit price so that it will get instantly executed. The estimated premium value is around 2,000 rupees only. Okay, this I am going to buy it. So the order got executed around 26.9. Now I am going to check what is my limits, available limits after this get executed. Now you see I have one sell order and one buy order with a different strike price, but at the same expiry 24th September. Both are at the same expiry, different strike price. That's all. Both are call options and one is buy, another one is sell. Now if you check my limit got increased to 79,623 rupees. Earlier my current limit was only 2,000 rupees or something. From 2,000 rupees it got increased to 79,000. So almost 77,000 rupees I got a limit. So okay, good. Now I can clearly show you here in my, this is my total trade book. This is the demo account. So here if you see, for each call option there will, for each call options one buy order, one sell order will be there. I have marked it clearly just in red color and green color and blue color for each and every call option. For each and all are call options only, but for each and every buy order there will be one sell order. In that case my margin got reduced to 2,03,000 rupees. So I hope this you will understand it clearly, how the margin is getting reduced when you have one buy order on one sell order. So this is how you can do that trading, and this way it will be very easy for you to do carry forward also. I hope you like this video. If you have any doubts, please put the comments. I will be happy to help you. See you soon in the next video. Bye.